Hey, I actually got the music to play. Hey, we're coming to a close here in the year of 2025, and we're going to show you some wonderful pictures sent in by you, our viewers, and that's a great way to kind of cap off the year. So here's a look at some of those wonderful pictures that you have given us as far as here in this Anchorage area. Let's get to our weather computer. So we are looking pretty good as far as that goes. Let me just check why our weather computer is not up. Bailey Braun, could you come help me out for a moment? It seems like our weather computer is not showing our pictures. So is it because it's in a different max mode, perhaps?
Try.
We're technically hunting down the issue. So I tried to, let's try this. There we go. Wrong button. Bailey Braun, everybody, helping me out. So thank you so much. Again, we're going to show you these beautiful shots really from around the state. Check out that lenticular cap right there on that volcano. So that comes to us from, yes, one of our wonderful contributors, Dennis Ogren. That is Redoubt Volcano and a lenticular cap. So that is usually an indication of upper level winds where the cloud just forms right over the top of the mountain. It is stationary, and as soon as those winds change direction or even velocity, that cloud would go away, but that's called a lenticular cap. So thank you, Dennis Ogren, putting a cap on 2025. This waterfall, frozen in time. Cherish Jordan sending this one in, and I bet you a lot of areas of the state are seeing some of those frozen waterfalls or frozen waterways because of the extreme cold into the interior, but this is what we are encountering in many areas of the state. Check out that winter glow. This is from Thomas Wayana. We're going to go way out to Shishmaref for this one, and it just shows off that glow, that beauty that winter can project. But again, you have to be dressed appropriately, especially here lately. Now, as far as winter auroras, yeah, they're nice to see, but this one is at 35 degrees below zero, showing a lot of green. Brenda Zelenak braving those conditions out there. So thank you, Brenda, for sharing that with a lot of us here in the state of Alaska. So that's not the only thing that catches our eye. Check out this one from the Trapper Creek area. I actually did Kathleen, I forgot one of your E's, but I did see Kathleen at a Christmas Eve service. So it was nice to see her. She was one of the organ players there at our church. Brenda Zelenak, another one. She knows I like the decorations on the moose rack. So that is so cool that they get to decorate that every year. So that is a Merry Moosemas from Brenda Zelenak. So, and other folks have sent in some of their wonderful displays over the holidays. Colby Zirkle, I know that this is a decoration that they do every year. This, I believe, is out of the Merrillfield area. And look at Santa getting some help from that plane back there. And can you count all the reindeer? Yeah, well, it looks like he's got a full crew there, and even a bench for Santa, or perhaps a spectator to sit on, maybe taking a picture with such a wonderful display. But thank you to Colby for sending that in and sharing it with us. There's more as far as those pictures go, but let's talk about the rest of those. Well, maybe we can't, but anyways, I want to thank you so much for joining us on this very quick Picture Alaska as we go through the next couple of days. We want to say that we want you to stay warm. I want you to be careful out there because we have some heavy snow going on in southeast Alaska. So there's avalanche risk, there's landslide risk, there's a snow load risk for roofs, and into the interior, that very, very cold air. So again, be careful out there as we go on. Oh, now finally it is showing up. So let's go back to our pictures. As we get into the steaming in the cold, we're streaming, but that's steaming. Heather Swanson, thank you for sending that one in. And Again, some of the cold temperatures, this was out of Toke, Debbie sending us her reading of 58 degrees below zero, but inside she was nice and warm, toasty. It was 64. Now, as far as the solstice, yes, that also happened this past month. And check out the long solstice shadows. Clem, thank you for sending that in. Even the dog looks like he's 4 times as tall as far as the shadow goes. So that is pretty cool as well. Now, we do have even more photos kind of illustrating some of the colder temperatures. Southeast dealt with very cold temperatures for an extended period of time, and then when a storm system blew in, it started out as snow because the air temperature was cold enough, and it continued as snow in really the northern to central sections of the Panhandle. Thank you, Jean Peterson Curry. Here's a look at some of the ice crystals forming on a lot of windows. It does kind of make for some nice winter art. This is from Tracy Try. So thank you so much, Tracy, for sending that in and sharing it with the state of Alaska. Now let's see if our weather computer is going to, oh yes, it will be cooperative. And the windstorm, the wind situation in the Matanuska Valley, it's been relentless. Like 4 weekends in a row of high winds. This one just shows that this trailer fell over onto a truck and windstorm damage as a result. Camilla, thank you for sending that in. Just wanted to illustrate some of the challenges people have been dealing with. This is the remnants of an ice storm that impacted southwest Alaska. Jojo Prince sending that in. And it does look beautiful though, doesn't it? So a little bit of a winter glow on that ice that is coating those branches. Check out the red fox kind of staring at you, isn't it? Amber and Spike sending that in. But a beautiful shot of a red fox in the south central region. They are just gorgeous, don't they? And they have a beautiful coat of snow, coat of fur, that is. Thinking so much of snow. This is the sunshine, a very low angle out of Fairbanks, but this was when it was 32 below. Tabitha Truax sending us that really good illustration of what it looks like with some of the ice fog that does form. They've had that for the last couple of days in the Fairbanks area. Got a little bit of clearing on their Tuesday, but still I would say they should be prepared for even more. A little Curious Moose. You remember that show where the guy kind of just put his eyes over the fence? That looks, I think his name was it? No, it wasn't Wilson. Maybe it was Wilson. I know it was like Home Improvement. But Curious Moose from Patty Bogan. And you know what? They are so able to take care of themselves in any kind of weather. So, but if you have pets and they're out in this kind of weather, they need to have shelter. So make sure your pet, if it has a doghouse, it's an insulated doghouse. Don't let them walk around with their paws too long out there. They can freeze those little paws and their ears too. So just want to make sure that you know how to stay safe and also your pet. So thank you so much for kind of hanging with us on our last Picture Alaska, despite some of those challenges. But again, have a safe and happy New Year's Eve and a very happy 2024. And by the way, that's how you can submit your photos and your videos right there on our main page. Just click where it says Submit Photos and Videos, and maybe you'll see your photo or video here on Picture Alaska. Have a good one.